All right, traders, the green streak continues. This is now the 9th consecutive green day in a row. If you had followed the trading plan and analysis that I posted in yesterday's video, not only should you have had a phenomenal green day, but you should have made back multiple times the cost of what I charge for Trader Society, which is a one-time fee, lifetime access. With that being said, I want you to go back and watch the video that I posted before this earlier today, because it's going to teach you the trading strategies that we use today to buy put options in short the exact top of the current market for a quick scalp. I ended up buying put options and alerting real time that I was in 449 puts at 10 a.m., which was the exact low. Those put options went from 77 cents to 150. They went up 100% in 10 single minutes. I was in at the exact low on the contracts and the exact top on SPY using my trading plan. As you could see at 1:43 a.m. last night, I ended up saying that based off the daily pattern, if we can get a nice move up, which we did, the best trade idea should be buying puts at our key resistance levels. If you were to buy puts at our key levels, which was 449 and 449.20, that reacted as the high of day twice today for a very lucrative profit. I ended up doing that. I made a $1,400 profit in 1 single minute. The contracts went from 77 cents to $1.50 in 10 minutes. That's a 100% profit return. 100% on a $1,000 investment is a $1,000 profit in 10 single minute scalping options at our key levels. Our next key level was $451, which was the exact high on the day. The two levels that I gave out for puts both worked. There is no excuse. I am giving you the best levels possible. Today was a very bullish day, and our plan was to scalp puts. We went against the overall trend, and we made very, very lucrative profits in such a very short period of time, scalping like a sniper does. It just goes to show you how well this trading strategy works, because we are able to be very, very successful even on a very bullish trend day. Now, here's the deal. I have a new trading plan for you, and Fridays are known for being my best day, and I will get my 10th green day in a row. So what I'm going to do for you is I will share with you my new upcoming trading plan, because I am seeing a phenomenal trading opportunity based off the daily chart. So let's get into it. What I did was, in terms of the daily chart, I analyzed how does SPY normally react when it forms this daily candlestick when it has this gap up. And this is what I came to. It will be the same exact plan that I had for today, which is different levels. So based off of what I'm seeing, I will be looking for a move up. If the SPY has a gap up, if the SPY has a move up, I will be focused on buying put options and scalping against the market for very, very quick profits at our new key levels. So you're probably wondering, what's our new key levels? This will be our first level, which is going to be considered the worst level for tomorrow, which could be the best level for tomorrow, but I am valuing it at the worst level for tomorrow because it already worked in a sense. Our first level for put options in to go short, and you are going to have to use a super tight stop loss if you took this level, because in a sense, it already worked out multiple times. It worked right here, 451. It crashed very, very nicely. It worked today. 451 was the high of day for a very, very nice scalp on puts. So it already worked twice, which is why I'm saying it's the worst level. So what I dislike about this level is it already played out multiple times, but technically the gap still hasn't filled yet, but it really doesn't matter. This is the worst level. If I take this, it's a super tight stop loss, and I will make all my gains back if I do take a loss on this, and I'll be sizing in very, very light if I do take this. 451.20. We have a gap to fill at 451.20. I will use a very tight stop loss if I take that. That's the gap close reversal strategy. Now, these are the true best levels. I have 2 to 3 levels for you tomorrow. These are the best ones. 453.50. 453 to 453.50. This is major resistance on the SPY that has not been tested yet. Once it tests, it should try to react as a resistance level. Now, these are the no-brainer levels. These are the levels if you decide to wait for, whenever they decide to hit, it should be an absolutely phenomenal trading opportunity where you make some very, very good money scalping at these levels. These are the true best levels. We have a gap that is waiting to fill. I'm going to have to go further back right here. So these are the new gaps. We're going to use the same exact strategy that we used today to buy puts at the top at 449 and buy puts at the top at 451, the gap close reversal. These are the new gaps that have not been filled yet. I'm going to have to go back very, very further in time to show you what it is that I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is we're going to identify the new gaps that have not filled yet, and we're going to be using that same overall strategy. So this is what I want you to understand. We have a gap that is waiting to fill at 456.50. That would be one of the best levels for puts. We have another gap that's waiting to fill at 477.70. That will be the best level for puts. Now, this whole trading strategy that we just used to buy puts at 449 is literally the same exact strategy. The previous support reacts as a resistance, the lower high, if you watched the previous video. So 456, you have a lot of support here at 455.70 to 456.20. And then you have a gap at 456.50. This overall zone will be an amazing zone for puts. So those are levels for puts. That's where we want to short the market. Now, based off the daily pattern, what I'm seeing is it's going to be tough for the oversold levels to hit for tomorrow. But if they do hit, I will be interested in buying calls. So these are the oversold levels where I am interested in buying call options. We now have a gap that is waiting to fill below at 446.50. As you can see, we recently had a gap that was waiting to fill below right here. It was the exact bottom, which was 445.50. My levels for calls will be the following. A super tight stop loss at 447.70. What I dislike about that is it already played out. This was previous resistance. The SPY had a gap up above the resistance, which means it should, when it comes back down, that should turn into support and it bounced. So I dislike that level in a sense. You should just avoid that level. Now, the true best level is the gap. There's a gap to fill at 446.51. It hasn't been tested. That's where the SPY is going to try to have a reversal. So 446.51 is going to be our first true best level to be buying call options. The next level under that, I wouldn't say this is the best, 445.10. This is going to be the true next best level and our second level. There is a lot of support that has not been tested at $444.60 to $444. That is a great zone to be buying call options. That is key previous support that has not been tested, and it should bounce. My key levels are the best. For those of you who watch my videos, and for those of you who are in the Discord, who are in Trader Society, you are well aware. All the key levels are working. The plan was 100% spot on to the T. Our plan was to do puts, even against the overall trend. It was the exact top the first time they hit. And 449 worked twice. It's phenomenal, man. We will continue to trade the best setups at the best prices. My success is coming from the key levels. It is all within the key levels. It is all within trading the chart. And I will continue to trade the chart. So, you know the levels. I gave you the levels. Wait for the levels. Trade the levels. Use confirmations. Identify if it's forming a roof or a floor. Trade the best setups at the best prices. We will continue to stay green. With that being said, I'm going to give you a quick price ladder. This price ladder is going to help you determine where the price is heading. It's going to help you determine, the price action, the direction of price. So in terms of how this ladder works, if one of the levels reacts as a support level, reacts as a floor, then it spikes up to the next level. If one of the levels reacts as a resistance level, spikes down, then it spikes down to the next level as a roof, right? If it reacts as bearish roof resistance, then it spikes down to the next level. So these will be our levels that you would need to be aware of heading into tomorrow. And then again, some of these levels are not going to hit, but they're still relevant. So just set your price alerts and save them. Whenever they decide to hit, they're going to be the best levels to be trading at. So let's get into it. So in terms of the top, let's go to the ladder. So let's see. We have gaps. We have gaps that are waiting to fill. 457.80, amazing level for puts. We have a zone for puts with a gap and previous support. Same strategy we used at 449 today, which is going to be like 445.70 to 456 like 40, right around that zone. Gap close reversal, previous support reacts to resistance, new lower high, first time at test. Next level below that is going to be 453.50. That's a decent level for some resistance to play on the SPY. Nothing truly special, but it is a good level and it should try to drop first. And then the level below that is going to be 451.20. The level under 451.20 will be the gap. We have a new gap that's waiting to fill, which is towards the upper middle of the channel. I am not too interested in trading at this specific level. 450.40 is make or break. Understand it's towards key resistance level. Now, next level under that is going to be $449. I am not interested in trading at 449. Next level under that is going to be 447.70. I'm not interested in trading at that. These levels, in a sense, already played out, and they're not the best setups, the best prices. They're just in the middle, nothing special. This level, I'm extremely interested in. This is the next level. Call options 446.51, gap close reversal. The next level under that is 445.10. It will try to bounce first, but I'm not too interested in that level. My true level of interest after that for calls is going to be $444 and $444.60. That overall support zone should try to bounce first. So understand how I'm trading. I'm scalping like a sniper very, very quickly. You want to see what's possible with what it is that I'm doing in just 10 minutes? I'll show you what's possible. And if you do this on SPX, the gains are double to triple. They're even more. I do this on SPY. Now, take a look. I'm going to grab a 449 put, and I'm going to show you what was our plan. Our plan was to buy put options at 449, which worked. Our plan was to buy put options at 451. Am I about it? Yes, I'm about it. If you look right here at 10 a.m., I told my team, I'm in 449 puts. 10 a.m. was the exact top on the SPY at the time, which was the exact low on the puts. What happened with those put options that I bought? I bought those at 10 a.m. And when I alerted that, it was literally towards the exact lows on the contract. If you see right here, when I was buying those 449 puts, they were basically at the money. I was buying them basically at the money. SPY was basically right at 449 at the time. This is when I bought at 10 a.m. They were sitting at 75 cents. The low of this is at 75 cents. I bought them like right towards the middle. 10 minutes later, they went from 75 cents to $1.50. Do you realize that is a 100% return? So you want to see what 100% return looks like? This is what it looks like on SPY, my friends, doing a 0-day expiration. Right here, I bought the puts at 10 a.m. On this red bearish candlestick, I alerted the puts. SPY, within 10 minutes, went from 449. The puts went out of the money, like 5-6 cents out of the money. Then they went straight back in the money, just like I told you they would. Just like they did in the morning. And Dimitri made a $2,500 profit doing that same trade at the morning. I didn't do it at the morning because I didn't want to trade market open. I usually avoid the first 30 minutes because I like 30-minute candlesticks as well. Just in 10 single minutes from a move from 449 at our key level to 447.80, a $1.20 drop, the contracts went up over a 100% return. How much value is that worth to you? Because if you put $1,000 into that trade, you could have made $1,000 back. And I'm only charging $597 at the moment. I have people tell me you're crazy. You should be charging $2,000 a year. And then when the year's up, charge them $200 a month. People are telling me I should be charging a lot more than I actually am because the amount of DMs and the amount of value that I'm putting out is insane. You should see, man. Every single day I'm getting DMs. Made $1,000, made $2,000. The amount of people that have made back the cost of what I charged before they even join the program, that's why they're joining it, because they're making back the cost of the program before I even join it, applying the information that I'm giving them. It works. You have to apply yourself. You have to use what it is that I'm teaching you and apply it. You have to get it on your own, man. No one else is going to do it for you. The results are here, man. G-Roar, he absolutely crushed it today. His account's up over 70% on the day, man. Dimitri ended up making over $20,000 on the day. These guys are all crushing it. If you were in the SPY floor, you would have witnessed true greatness today. You would have witnessed true greatness in terms of the trades that are being printed out, man. It's absolutely insane. You'll just visually see, man, everybody is crushing it within the team, man. Jim C, Dimitri, G-Roar, all these guys, man, are absolutely crushing it, man. I'm telling you, it's something you have to be. You have to be there to see it because the results that people are getting, and that's what I am. I'm a very result-driven person, right? And that's what we're doing. We're making people money. We take money out of the market, and that's what we're doing. So if you want to learn how to take money out of the market, if you want to learn how to master this and surround yourself with the right network, it's going to be the first link down below within the description, man, because I'm telling you, the results that people are getting are absolutely insane. It's truly speaking for themselves if you are in the program and in the group. Dimitri ended up hitting puts at that key level. Boom, he's up over $2,000 just like that. On the day, he's up over $20,000. These guys are alerting everything it is that they're doing in real time in the chat. It's something you have to be there to see it. So I'm going to leave it off at that. If you want to join, it's the first link in the description. The price only goes up. I'm going to leave it off at that. I will see you guys tomorrow.